Keck, little scrub. Hello, fine fellow. Would you like to hear my rhyme and flow? Let's talk about my boy Shakespeare. Not a man many would like to endear. His rhymes be bottom tier, but we're about to bring this dead man to tears. One in the limelight, couldn't even rhyme right. He slept with a nightlight, he was scared of getting in a fight. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Written in 95, dressed worse than a hobo, play still got in the archive. What's that? Thou call yourself a playwright? 37 plays, not a single one spelled right. Not only is your spelling incorrect, it's also just as unreliable as BitConnect. The sonnet rhymes, he's stupid. Couldn't find love if he didn't bribe Cupid. His Midsummer Night Dreams never came close to being lucid. He wrote too much about love, but never truly found it. Your wife was pretty ugly, you really have to admit. Stupid little sonnet, tried to impress his wife. She wore a little bonnet and hated her life. Third child of a peasant, his demeanor far from pleasant. Fortunes died in 70s. This rap stings harder than the honeybees. Burnt all of their records to hide his tiny height. Probably afraid of floorboards because he couldn't sleep at night.
Yeah.
Catholicism was his faith, but on the surface Protestant. His baptism the only chance he ever got to bathe. You seem to love mythology but had trouble with theology. If we're talking about diseases, then you are the etiology. And after I'm done here, there's gonna be an autopsy. His beliefs were stupider than cults and Scientology. Right now we spitting out a blaze. And while we're roasting Shakespeare, let's talk about his plays. Dude, you need to check your hairline. It looks just like The Tempest. Your reign will be shorter than that of Little King Richard III. Your poems are absurd. The plays you wrote are so supernated that they should be interrated. If you were Hamlet's uncle, I wouldn't hesitate to kill you. You're difficult as Katarina in The Taming of the Shrew. Your horrible rhymes, as I've already stated, happen to be overdue. Your rhymes are comparable to an old Lou. I can be Macbeth and you can be King Duncan. If you think you have any skill, then you're probably drunken. If you think Shakespeare is any good, you must be shrunken. The comedy of errors more like comedy of his errors. The things that you call plays are a lot more like terrors. And I'm not saying I'm afraid, I'm just saying frankly that they are worst things ever made. And to be honest, I think you need to improve on your trade. Deny the Father and refuse thy name. Turn in the other way around to the parents from whence you came. Because we all know you're hanging their heads in shame at the little failure of a poet and a playwright you became. Yo, historical haters on SoundCloud, yeah. Hashtag hate the Spears. Check us out. Give us a link, bro. Peace.
It was like...
That was cringy. Probably afraid of floorboards. Catholicism was his faith. What does that even mean?
Look at me.
What does that mean? Alright, well you can just cut this. Just keep recording. Catholicism was his faith.
Catholicism. Yeah, so...